Today's video is going to be 3 watercolor techniques. Super easy. So if you want to learn a few new techniques with watercolor lettering, just keep watching. So I wanted to show you just the supplies that I use. I don't really have anything too fancy. The fanciest stuff I have are the Finetec palette, and they kind of remind me of like eyeshadow, but they're definitely just it's not eyeshadow. It's just like gold pigmentation. So it doesn't come off unless you use water. And then I also have this little one with like a bunch of different colors. These are basically liquid gold. It's kind of crazy to me how like shiny they are. And then this is like the palette I've had for a really long time. It's nothing fancy. It's this brand Pelikan, and it has a bunch of colors. It even has a second row of colors. So what is that? 24 colors you get. And I want to say I paid, it's been a long time since I bought this, but I want to say I paid like $20 for this palette, and obviously it's been very used, at least some of the colors, but I've had it for like a year and a half, and I still haven't gotten to the bottom of these little palettes. So definitely a good beginner kit for anybody. And then I also have my Dr. Martins. These are like liquid ink. It's very concentrated, so I usually will mix it with a little bit of water. And the pigmentation though of these is absolutely incredible. The one downside to these colors is that it's really hard to get the color out of the bottle. It usually spills all over, and then my hands are a hot mess. So, but these are definitely a really good watercolor. And then I wanted to show you this. It is bleed proof white, and I use this a lot for different projects. You just mix it with a little bit of water, and you can basically watercolor with it. And yes, so this is a really good tool for anybody that wants to letter in white. It shows up so well on black or any other color. And then these are the 2 brushes I use. I actually need a new one. So yeah, this is Artist Loft Vienna, and it is a 5/0. And then I also, this is probably my favorite, is the Royal in Langnicklel in size 0. But like I said, I definitely need a new one. It will still do its job, but it's not going to define my upstrokes as much as I would like them to. So I'll definitely be purchasing another one of those next time I go to Michael's. Alright, so once you have your watercolor picked out and you have your paintbrush ready, it is time to get lettering. For the first technique, I'm going to show you wet on wet. And all this means is before you apply the actual watercolor, you're going to first apply just water. And you're going to create your letters with plain old water. And then you're going to go in and you're going to add your watercolor pigmentation, and you get to choose whatever colors, and you can place, you know, different colors in different corners of your letter, whatever you want. The second technique I'm going to show you is called bleeding, and the idea of bleeding is to truly allow the watercolors to do their thing. So when you are mixing two different colors together, basically you just want to allow the color to bleed in to the other color however it does naturally. So it's a simple technique, and it really gives that true watercolor feel to your letters. The third and final technique I'm going to show you is blending. And for this technique, you're going to use two colors, and you are going to purposefully push some of that pigmentation into the other color so that they blend together. Who would have guessed?